Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with another book haul. In my last video, I realized that I let the books pile up and then the book haul went quite long. So from now on, I'll be doing a monthly book haul thing until the number of books become quite manageable. So let's get down to the September book haul. So my first book is Sidney Sheldon's The Stars Shine Down and the Best Laid Plans. I used to love reading Sidney Sheldon as a child. And so, when I saw this book, I got it quite cheap. I got it at like 150 bucks, so I picked it up. I had not read either of these two, so I'm quite excited to start reading Sheldon again. About The Stars Shine Down, Lara Cameron seems to possess everything that life has to offer. Young, beautiful, a self-made tycoon, she has outshone her competitors to reach the pinnacle of international fortune and renown. But the real Lara is a lonely figure driven by a childhood obsession, trying at all costs to bury the ghosts of a terrible past. With her glittering marriage to a world-famous concert pianist, Lara is sure she has fulfilled her destiny. But what she cannot foresee is that terrifying, uncontrollable forces that her secret past are bent on destroying everything she has created, everything she values in life. And the best laid plans is about he wanted power, she wanted revenge. The best laid plans tell the explosive story of a beautiful, ambitious Leslie Stewart who learns that for some men power is the greatest aphrodisiac, and for Oliver Russell, the handsome governor of a small southern state who finds out why the hell has no fury like a woman's scorn. Two equally determined people are headed on a collision. Oliver has a strategy to win the White House. Leslie has a wish to make him wish he'd never been born. They both should have known that even the best laid plans can go dangerously astray. Sidney Sheldon has this wonderful habit of keeping like very strong characters. I used to love the female characters in this book. I'm not sure like what I'll think now. Once I read it, I'll be sure to let you know. I went to Goa a couple of days back and I searched for interesting places to visit, and one of the places that was mentioned on the site was one of this bookstore cum cafe. It is really like located in a very secluded place, so you really have to look for it. It's not like there for everybody to see. It's like this old house that they have remodeled into a bookstore cum cafe. So there's this huge garden where you can order tea, coffee, and then the house has a huge collection of books. The front portion of the house has all the new books, and the remaining portion of the house is all the second hand books. So I went and chose all the second hand books. I also, like on my previous visits to Goa, I had found a bookstore, this amazing bookstore that had all the books at like 50 to 100 bucks range, and the collection there was absolutely amazing. So I checked both the bookstores out and I got like 5 books for about 300 bucks. So one of the books that I got was The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. I wanted to start to read this series since quite a long time, but I was like, since past I think a year or so, I have been invested in Game of Thrones, and I've recently finished reading the whole series. So now I'm interested to start with this one. The series starts with The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo combines murder mystery, family saga, love story, financial intrigue into a complex and atmospheric novel. Harriet Wanger, a scion of one of the Sweden's wealthiest family, disappeared over 40 years ago. All these years, her aged uncle continues to seek the truth. He hires Michael Blomquist, a crusading journalist recently trapped by a libel conviction, to investigate. He is aided by the pierced-tattooed punk prodigy Lisbeth Salander. Together they trap into vein of iniquity and corruption. So I have heard a lot of good things about this series, so I'll be starting it really soon. So the next book that I got might not interest many of you, but it is for work purposes. It is the Cambridge Guide to English Usage. I'll not say much about it because the title is quite self-explanatory. So another book that I got from Goa was The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel by Deborah Mogash. I have seen snippets of this movie, so I knew what this, like, I kind of had an idea what this book is about. I had heard good things about the movie, have not heard much about the book, so I'm not really sure what to expect from this. The book blurb says, enticed by advertisements for a newly restored palatial hotel and filled with visions of life, of leisure, good weather and mango juice in their gin, a group of very different pensioners leave England to begin a new life in India. On arrival, they are dismayed to find the palace is a shell of its former self, the staff more than a little eccentric, and the days of Raj long gone. But as they soon discover, life and love can begin again, even in the most unexpected circumstances. So, yeah, I mean, I know the movie is really good, so if you want to check it out, do check it out, and I'll let you know how the book is soon. So my next book is another repeat. It's Sidney Sheldon's Tell Me Your Dreams. Again, I had this book for quite a while now, but it was lying at my other place, so I just brought it here. And I have not read this yet. I'm not sure. I might have read it long time ago, so I'll pick it up again. The book blurb says she had read about stalkers, but they belonged in a different faraway world. She had no idea who it could be, who would want to harm her. She was trying desperately not to panic, but lately her sleep had been filled with nightmares, and she had awakened each morning with a feeling of impending doom. Thus begins Sidney Sheldon's chilling novel, Tell Me Your Dreams. Three beautiful young women. I have read this book. It's really amazing, and the suspense, especially the climax, is worth reading. Like anybody, even if you don't read thrillers, this is one book that you should read. Yeah, so yeah. So my next is Ushering Song's box set. It contains the Rosebud line, the Chanakya's chant, and the Krishna key. I have not read any of these books yet, but I have heard really good things about all three of them, as well as the Silk Road Saga. So once I'm done with this, I guess I'll get the Silk Road Saga, and then I'll review each one of them independently soon. My next book is 101 Entry-Level Jobs for MBAs and Graduates. The book blurb is quite technical, so I'll not get into it, but I have read this book. It has obviously a non-fiction, and it has all the different kind of job options that one can have after one has finished MBA. Usually, like even from my personal experience, I can say that after MBA, normally people have options for sales. Even those who have taken finance or even like sometimes even HR, they are forced into sales. So this is one interesting book wherein you can get all the different industries and which are the fresher positions that the companies are hiring. And so you could if you're pursuing your MBA, this is one good book to invest in, so that you would know actually what you want to do in life. And if you do not want to do sales, then especially this is one book that you should pick up. My last book is the ZOA Factor by Anjuna Chauhan. The book blurb is not there, so basically this book is a funny witty tale about Zoya, a girl named Zoya who, but I don't want to say much about it, but this is not like a book written by an Indian author. This is a very Indian book, so especially if you like reading like Indian stuff, this is one that you should pick up. When I was reading it, I read through it in a couple of days, and when I was reading it, I was laughing out loud. It's a laugh out riot, and definitely if you want to go for some really light funny read, this is one book for you. So these are my books for this month. I still have a few more books to go, so that I'll cover in the next month. And please subscribe to my channel for book reviews, book hauls and everything that is related to books. Let me know down as usual in the comments if you have read any of these. I would love to chat with you here, and I'll see you soon.